Good morning, everyone. Let's continue to learn the providence of restoration under the leadership of Moses. Okay, the continuation of 2.2.2. In order to start the national course, Moses had to have the 3-day period in which to separate Satan by the deceiving the Pharaoh and liberating his people from bondage. So the Israelites departed from Ramesses and upheld God's will through the 3-day journey to Sukkot. So, so from Sukkot, God granted them the grace of pillar by cloud by day and pillar of fire by night to guide their way. Exodus 13, verse 21. So at the shore of the Red Sea, upon God's command, Moses stretched out his staff and parted the waters. Then he led the Israelites across on dry ground. The Egyptians chasing them in chariots were drawn when the waters closed up and engulfed them. So the Israelites arrived at the wilderness of Sin. From then, God fed them with manna and quail. Exodus 16, verse 13 to 35. So when the Israelites camped of Rephidim, God commanded Moses to strike the rock at Horeb that water might spring forth from it. Moses did so and gave the water to the people. Exodus 17, verse 6. So we are now in 2.2.2.3, the providence of restoration and the tabernacle, first and second foundation for the tabernacle. So the Israelites arrived in the wilderness of Sinai at the beginning of the third month. So during the fast on Mount Sinai, Moses received God's instructions concerning the Ark of the Covenant and the tabernacle. When the 40-day fast was over, he received 2 tablets of stone inscribed the 10 Commandments. However, when Moses saw the faithlessness of the people, his anger burned hot, and he broke the tablets of stone first, his first pillar. Then, after Moses fasted for 40 days a second time, God dictated the 10 Commandments to Moses, and Moses wrote them on the tablets. So Moses took tablets and went before the Israelites again. This time they honored Moses in obedience to his direction. They built the Ark of the Covenant and constructed the tabernacle. So 2.2.2.3.1, the significance and purpose of the tablets of stone, tabernacle, and Ark of the Covenant. So the 2 tablets inscribed with the word symbolize restored Adam and Eve and also symbolize Jesus. And his would be bride of Holy Spirit. So the tabernacle was a representation of Jesus in symbol. The Ark of the Covenant represented the cosmos, and at the same time was a smaller representation of the tabernacle. So the purpose, for what purpose did God give the tablets of the stone? So the tabernacle and the ark of the covenant, so the Israelites repeated fell into faithlessness during their journey. In the end, there was danger that even Moses might act faithlessly. So to cope with this situation, God set up an object of faith, one which would remain unchanged, even though the people might change. So about the third foundation of the tabernacle. So because the faithlessness of the Israelites, the second foundation for the tabernacle was again defiled by Satan. However, the Israelites were allowed to attempt yet another dispensation of purity for the separation of Satan and restored through indemnity, the foundation for the tabernacle of their third attempt. So the 40-day mission to spy out the land of Canaan was given as a condition to achieve this. When they returned from the mission, all the spies except Joshua and Caleb presented faithless reports. Upon hearing this report, the Israelites again murmured against Moses as a result of their lack of faith. The third foundation, the tabernacle, ended in failure. Okay, everybody, this is all for today. Bye, everyone.